Just repairing a wall today. As you can see, we had the mount to this handrail. It's really fly, but it's loose right in there. Well, now that last one down there, it do look like they were able to hit a stud. That's no stud. Definitely wasn't a stud in there, if you can even see in there. That's suspect there, and that one we don't know yet. And then, of course, we got the same thing on this side of the handrail here. It's really loose. As you can see, it's loose there, loose up there. And so, we're going to tackle that project today. First thing we want to do is pull the old ones out. That's the old. If you can look up under there, that's the old bracket. Went right in there. So went ahead and pull this out. We're gonna just remount these. I used a handy dandy stud finder. It's kind of cracked right there, but it still works. A lot of use on this thing, and so looks like this is pretty thick walls here, but it looks like I found the stud. That's my hole. As you can see, I just tested it with a little nail and my hammer. And so the next step is remounting this bracket into the actual stud so that it will retain some weight. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, and so as you can see here, look up under there, we went ahead and got one screw in, and of course that one screw right there that we got in, I know I hit that stud, and so we just put it up there just right at the edge of the rail, and so we're going to zip 2 more screws in there. And once we zip 2 more screws in there, it should be fastened pretty good. Now, these screws here, they're pretty long. That's about a 2-inch screw. And so typically the drywall is going to be about an inch or so. Not quite about an inch sometime, or 3/8 of an inch, just 1/2 inch drywall. But in this case, we know that this fastener here is going to be long enough to fasten into the studs behind the wall. Now, this little piece here is what I took off the old one, a little plastic anchor piece, and this is designed for drywall. It was 3 of them, right in the old holes, as you could see, and so. Whoever did this before me had put them anchors in there. The first thing about these drywall anchors you want to know is, obviously, these holes are just too big anyway. It's just too big of a hole for the anchor. You want it to be fit real tight. Even more so with using these anchors just specifically designed for drywall, oftentimes is that they're only going to bear so much weight. This is and so you want to know how much weight you're looking at bearing on this anchor before using it. It just, if it's in this case a handrail, you're going to be bearing down the body weight of a grown man. You're going to want it to be able to handle. This is just not won't bear enough load. These type of anchors into the drywall, and so you must hit the studs. And so that's just a common area I see people make, is that the holes are too big, or they don't have a fastener that's going to bear enough load with using one of these here. All right, let's get these other 2 screws in, and we'll catch you up from there. right now. So we got the other two screws fastened in, as you can see, right here. Got one fastened there, one fastened up in there, and so we hit the beam back there. You could tell where this looked like it was probably one right in here first. Wasn't quite on the beam because the beam is over here. Then whoever redid it brought it over here, and so they finally hired the right guy for the right job to get this put up correctly. And so we got another one over here. It's, as you can see, is really loose, and so we're gonna get that one. And then this one seems to be good. Looks like they did hit the stud on that one. And also this one. Usually, you know, this the stud, and as you can see, it's next to the doorway right here. And so usually when you know it's going to be a stud right there on the edge of that door frame. So that's pretty safe. Same way with the bottom down there. So, but this one here, they did catch. And so we're going to do the same one that we did this. We're just going to do this one the same way. A little loose. And so let's get this one off and we'll go from there. So just wanted to show you guys that I did use my stud locator, and I use a finish nail right here just to make sure that I was on mark with where the stud is at. And so I just put that finish nail in there, use my hammer, couple whack, 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 and then you can tell by the sound of it too. You hear that? That's good and solid, you know, it's a stud back there. And so that's where we're going to start right there. As you can see, this is the old ones. Same situation with this one as the one that was up there. And so they use this bracket with the old drywall fasteners in there. It just didn't carry a proper amount of weight load to support a handrail. And so we're going to remove these old fasteners, and we're going to use the same screws, but just not the same braces in there. We're going to take them off, make sure we hit a stud so it can bear some weight. All right. And so we're going to start with the next one up and go from there. Okay, y'all. So we were able to get the first one in. As you see right there, we was able to get that first screw in. We're going to come down here and get this one in. And we're going to double back over here and grab that one. And as you can see, right where I placed it, be right on the edge of the handrail. And so it looks like whoever did it before, again, they missed the studs here. Not only did they miss the studs, but also these fittings here, they're just not big enough. That's too big of a hole. And so we just removed it, come down a little bit, found the stud. We're going to go ahead and zip them out. All right.